Good morning, degenerates, and welcome to another episode of Boring Crypto IO, the place where I read you the boring crypto news every morning, Monday through Friday, just so you don't have to. My name is Not Important, and I'm your host. Let's do it. Coinbase blasts SEC for no straight answers following court order. Nothing new there. Twitter suspends meme coin linked AI bot after Elon Musk's scam crypto claim. He canceled Bob's Twitter account, and I actually am holding Bob all the way to zero. Ripple case nears conclusion, but the fight for clarity must continue. Brad Garlinghouse. And last but not least, Binance cancels registration in the UK amid regulatory scrutiny. We shall see what that is all about. On to the market. Current market cap sitting at $1.063 trillion. Bitcoin dominates 48.1%, ETH dominates 19.5%, and a whopping 20 Coinbase ETH transaction. Bitcoin getting closer and closer to that 50% dominance amid all the nonsense and FUD that's been going on. Currently sitting up on the week at 1.62%. Anything else going on right now? Not much. Kind of sideways still, guys. BNB 3% on the week. Kind of a red day, actually. SHIB up 8% on the week. Wahoo. Top gainers. Let's see what we got. Top gainers on the day is going to be Flare. FLR 8.29%. Just under that, it's going to be Maker DAO 4.43. Trust Wallet crushing it for the week still 25.4%. And that's about it, guys. Sui 13.18% on the week. Yeah, not a lot going on. Let's see what are the biggest downs. KuCoin. Well, they pumped last week though. KuCoin tokens down 8.5% in the last 24 hours. ApeCoin still trending down, man. That's rough. 6.16 on the day, 13.58 on the week. Yeah. Again, not a lot going on, guys. Kind of, like I said, sideways. Bitcoin, 4 hour. Our descending wedge, descending channel, whatever you want to call it, is definitely in play. Like I told you guys several times last week when I looked at this downward wedge. I know I've got so many lines, guys. I need to clean this up for you to make it easier for you to see. Totally in play. Swing high or swing low, swing high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low, and we bounced off it just right when I started looking at this. When it looked like we were going to completely break through this, when we trend low, we bounced right off of this. And over the weekend, we completely trended all the way up. So flag. So we bounced, flag, broke out, flag, broke out, and kind of a flag right now. But what I'm seeing more so than a flag on the 4 hour is kind of a triangle. It's kind of what I'm seeing right now, guys. I mean, I guess you can call this a flag, maybe. But what I'm saying is this. So there's going to need to be a decision made here shortly. Either break out of the descending wedge, descending channel, whatever you want to call it, and hopefully retest and continue going, or we break down from this mini little wedge we got going right here and go back down to the bottom, potentially the bottom of the channel, and see if we get another retest and bounce again. That's it, guys. That's all Bitcoin's doing right now. Keep your eye on it. That's all I'm watching. Again, this is not a trading channel, nor am I a good trader. Don't pay attention to me. This is not financial advice, nor am I a financial advisor. Crypto is heavy, volatile. Do your own research. Trade at your own risk. All that fun stuff. All right, let's get going. Let's get going on to the news and get you guys out of here. Coinbase blasts SEC for no straight answers. Again, nothing new. Following court order, the comment from crypto exchange came after the SEC asked for more time to respond to Coinbase's rulemaking petition. Coinbase has slammed the United States security regulator for failing to answer questions asked in the U.S. Court of Appeals as part of its ongoing legal battle between the regulator. In a June 17th letter filed in the court, lawyers for the crypto exchange accosted the Securities Exchange Commission for continuing to dodge Coinbase's rulemaking petition, which calls on the SEC to establish a regulatory framework for digital assets. When ordered by this court to address the stark inconsistency between its litigating positions and its actions and statements elsewhere, the SEC still offers no straight answers and instead repeats its talking points, Coinbase letter said. The letter was in response to the SEC's June 13th submission requesting an additional 120 days to reply to Coinbase's rulemaking petition. Coinbase claimed the SEC is reluctant to inform the court of updates on its decision, saying it bristles even at being ordered to update the court on its progress. The firm claimed the impact of the SEC's silence, the lengthy delays, and its enforcement actions continue to weigh on the crypto industry, and SEC Chair Gary Gensler continues to charge well down the path of irreparably damaging a U.S. public company and an entire industry. On June 17th, Coinbase's chief legal officer, Paul Grewal, said in a series of tweets that it's unusual for the government to defy a direct question from a federal court. Yeah, there you go. There's his tweet, per usual. Grewal said he's hoping for the court to grant a writ mandamus, a court order to a government official ordering them to fulfill their official duties under the law, given that the SEC knocked back Coinbase's petition. Coinbase is also submitting that the court instead set a deadline of 60 days or less, starting from June 13th, which were well past the date of the SEC's request. In a separate case, the SEC sued Coinbase on June 6th, alleging that trading platform broke various securities rules, most notably for purportedly offering cryptocurrencies that the regulator considered to be unregistered securities. Nothing new. We'll see what the judge... here's the hardest part about this, and I hate to... Again, I never really considered myself to fall into the conspiracy theorist realm, but the way these things continue to go, it's hard not to make statements that might sound like conspiracy theories. My point, I don't know what the judge is going to rule on this, because there's a strong possibility that all these judges are basically in the pocket of all these government officials. I know that sounds super like I said, conspiracy theorists, but why wouldn't they be? If you've got all the money in the world to pay people off, as well as people who refuse to take bribes or get paid off end up getting blackballed or in trouble or whatever, yeah, man, there's a strong possibility. So who knows? This all could be a charade. The judge could fucking make a decision in the SEC's favor. So who knows? Let me know what you guys think. Comments down below. Moving on to the next story, so I don't ramble on too much. Twitter suspends meme coin linked AI bot after Elon Musk's scam crypto claim. Explain this, Bob. The popular AI-powered Twitter account, also linked to a meme coin, was suspended shortly after Elon Musk called it a scam. Shit. Oh, I was holding Bob, and this totally... Not that Bob hasn't tanked significantly since the whole meme coin rush that we had last month, but this didn't help. Guys, meme coins are gambling. It's all bullshit. They're all gonna go to zero anyways, so you buy them at your own risk. And I didn't have too much. I think I only had like $200 in it. Twitter has suspended the account of the popular meme coin linked artificial intelligence powered bot, Explain This, Bob, after Elon Musk alleged it was a scam crypto account. How dare you? Musk alleged the account was a scam in a tweet on June 18th. In a reply to the bot, the account was seemingly suspended soon after. This sure looks like a scam crypto account. If so, it will be suspended. The Explain This Bob account reportedly amassed over 400,000 followers before its suspension. The bot was created by Prabhu Biswal from India and used OpenAI's GPT-4 module to comprehend and provide responses to tweets by those who tagged the account. The project was also linked to the ERC20 meme coin Bob token, which was launched in April. The suspension sent the price of Bob down over 30%, according to CoinGecko. Ouch. The suspension is a U-turn on Musk's earlier impression of the bot, who tweeted, "I love Bob," in response to one of its tweets on April 20th, a tweet that also prominently features the project's website. And there's his tweet. Twitter has not taken action against the account for Bob token. However, the project's team humorously responded to news of suspension, sharing the meme coin of Musk's monitoring a distraught Bob in prison. Free Bob. Let Bob go, Elon. Observers believe that Musk is of the view that explained this Bob is being used as a marketing tactic to prop up Bob's price. Since the suspension, the hashtag Free Bob is circulated on crypto Twitter. Most observers take the view that Bob isn't a scam coin and the suspension is unwarranted, as the launch of the token was fair, in addition to Bob being fully decentralized with zero tax mechanism. Another claim, the team didn't provide themselves with any tokens or airdrops prior to the Bob token launch in April. And there's a tweet about that. Cointelegraph contacted Bizwall and Twitter for a comment, but did not receive an immediate response. I mean, I don't think it's a scam token. It's a meme coin for sure. But if it's a scam token, so is Doge, so is SHIB, so is Pepe, so is every dog shit meme coin out there. Something to think about. Let me know what you guys think. Comments down below. Moving on. Brad Garlinghouse in the news. More Ripple news. Can we get this damn thing over already? For F's sake. Ripple case nears conclusion, but the fight for clarity must continue. Brad Garlinghouse. Yeah. No clarity has happened. Coinbase still fighting the SEC. XRP still fighting the SEC. Everything fighting the SEC. Binance. In a video posted to Twitter, Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse opined? Is this supposed to be opinioned? That the U.S. financial watchdog acted in bad faith, plain and simple. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse has warned that as Ripple's legal battle against the United States Securities and Exchange Commission is coming to a close, it is only the beginning of a larger battle for the industry, and the fight for regulatory clarity has to continue. After Hinman documents were unsealed on June 13th as part of the ongoing lawsuit between Ripple and the SEC, Garlinghouse published a video on Twitter discussing the lawsuit's timeline and expressing his frustration with the agency. In the June 17 video, Garlinghouse said the Hinman documents suggest that the SEC knowingly created confusion about the rules, and they used that confusion through enforcement. I haven't watched this yet. Actually, probably should go look this up and watch it. In his remarks, Garlinghouse strongly criticized the SEC's action, describing them as a clear case of bad faith, plain and simple. He believes this attitude was present from the very beginning of the lawsuit against Ripple, which was initially filed in December 2020, saying it felt like a very Grinch-like touch to file the case just days before Christmas. This is the definition of putting politics over people and the pursuit of power over sound policy, he stated. Obviously, this is what we've been talking about for quite some time. Garlinghouse explained that prior to the lawsuit being filed, he answered every question the SEC had, and it was never suggested to him that XRP was a security. He believes the SEC is looking to kill innovation and the cryptocurrency industry in the US, arguing that the Hinman speech isn't about any one token or any one blockchain, but more so the overall stance that the SEC has towards the crypto industry. This is about showing the extent to which the SEC has relentlessly enforced action against crypto players while professing fake open arms and calls to come in and register, all the while lying about their so-called guidance. Garlinghouse further explained that at best, the document suggests that the SEC senior officials couldn't agree on the law, and told Bill Hinman directly that he would confuse the public even more about the rules for crypto. On June 13th, Cointelegraph reported that notes in the revealed documents suggested the editors were concerned that Hinman, stating ETH is not a security may make it difficult for the agency to take a different position on ETH in the future. However, Garlinghouse stated that at worst, the document showed that Hinman deliberately ignored the law and tried to create new laws. He emphasized that the industry must work together as the SEC could take action against more crypto firms in the future. Ultimately, as our lawsuit comes to a close, for so many others, it's just starting, so the fight for clarity has to continue, he stated. This comes after the SEC filed a lawsuit against crypto exchange Binance on June 5th for allegedly offering unregistered securities, the exact same thing they're doing with Coinbase. A day later, the regulator took action against Coinbase on a similar grounds. Yeah, nothing new. Can we get it over with, though? It's absolutely asinine at this point. Yeah. I gotta be honest. I know I made this statement last week or the week before, but I'm kind of leaning on it. I have a strong belief at this point that a decision has already been made, but they're trying to strategically release that news so not to influence the market heavily. I think that's what's going on. I'm like 95% sure that's the vibe I'm getting. I could be completely wrong, but I think at this point, with all this dripping that Garlinghouse keeps dropping, it all sounds like they've won already. And this is what, like, he's saying, even if Twitter wins, we need to continue fighting, because Twitter has won. Something to think about. Let me know what you think. Comments down below. Last but not least, Binance cancels registration in the UK amid regulatory scrutiny. Binance's deregistration with the FCA did not have an optional impact, as it had never done business in the United Kingdom, a regional manager said. Troubled cryptocurrency exchange Binance continues to withdraw from major markets amid the ongoing pushback from global regulators. Binance Market Limited, BML, Binance's United Kingdom-based subsidiary, has officially canceled registration with the Financial Conduct Authority. After deregistration, no Binance entity is authorized by the FCA to provide any services in the United Kingdom, the regulator stated on its website. According to the FCA, the authority completed Binance's cancellation request of BML's permissions with the authority on May 30th of 2023. Following the completion of the cancellation of permissions, the firm is no longer authorized by the FCA, the regulatory noted in an update on June 7th. The cancellation of BML's registration did not have an operational impact on Binance, as it had never been operational in the country. A regional manager at Binance reportedly said. Lear Lauro, Binance's sub-regional manager for growth in the UK and Europe, argued that BML has never conducted any type of regulated business in the United Kingdom. He added, BML was successfully acquired back in 2020 by Binance Group, intended to launch a regulated business in the UK. This attempt was not successful, however, and has since then remained dormant since its acquisition. Larao took Twitter on Sunday to also point out that Binance still holds 5 regulated entities in Europe, including France, Italy, Spain, Poland, and Sweden. As MICA's kicks into force in 2024, 2025, I'm assuming that's what that means. We are moving focus to getting ready, which means some consolidating in order to passport throughout Europe, he noted. The exec also mentioned the reasoning behind Binance's regulatory retreats in countries like Cyprus and Netherlands and Nigeria. That's him talking about it. Binance previously had some regulatory issues in the United Kingdom. In 2021, the FCA ordered Binance to stop all regulatory activities in the country. The news comes shortly after Binance's chief strategy officer, Patrick Hillman, expressed the company's commitment to be regulated in the UK amid Binance's issues in the United States. As previously reported, Binance is facing 2 civil lawsuits from the US regulators, including the Securities and Exchange Commission and the Commodities Futures Trading Commission. Big nothing burger. That's it, guys. Let's look at Bitcoin. Riding that trend line. Keep an eye on that line. I'm telling you guys. 4 hour. We break. Where will we bounce? Will we go all the way back down to the bottom of the channel and then bounce there? Or will we break out of this little mini wedge that's forming? Outside of that, guys, again, that is all I have for you today. If you do enjoy the content I provide for you here every morning on Boring Crypto.io, please, by all means, subscribe to the channel. Turn on the bell for notifications. Watch, like, and share the videos on all of your social platforms. It'll be greatly appreciated. And I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning. Bright and early tomorrow morning. I'm out of here.